Hello and welcome to this video. First off, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video to begin with, and thank you for being here at all. This is Pacific Drive, a game that I've heard a bit about, but not a lot. But from what I've been able to gather, I wouldn't say it's more on the relaxing side, but it's more so on the slower side when it comes to its pace. So I thought I'd try something a little bit. Again, I'm not sure if it's actually more relaxing or calmer, but I know from what I've seen, it's a little calmer. So I wanted to try something different while still being able to do something to get videos out on a at least semi-consistent manner, hopefully. But yeah, let's see what this game brings and what it actually is like. I've been in the nice music. Yeah, no. Hey, boy. Well, that was an interesting and very enjoyable start until I got sucked into a hole, but now we have to find... This might be my car, or what remains of it, and I hope that's not the case. My guess is that I should go away from the silly slime. Why did I say that? Man, I've got a strong leg.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? I could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Well, I guess that's what I have to do. It's quite literally better than nothing.
Signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias.
Does this even happen when
Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Oh, this handles terribly.
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
That doesn't seem normal. Kinda like this one. Whoa, okay. Okay. Why does this thing handle like molasses?
Hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way, do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's hand working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether our car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. They're back, baby. Alright. When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Hoppy ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Yeah, this thing does not handle well at all. Which obviously is the point. I found this abandoned in a place where it probably shouldn't even be working at this point. Okay, you stay right there. Please don't leave.
Who's there? Oh, the shop. God, it's breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! Oh, my head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We sent a breacher to your garage on, official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business.
Hanging by the mouth.
Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Tell her that voice. It's like a nail gun to the skull.
So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered.
I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Oh, God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
I do have soft hands, thank you. I moisturize every day. How did the wheel fall? Well, I had to just slap it on, so... Thanks, man. Oh. Alright, one-time uses, understood. 10-2.
There's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The Arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Ooh.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it. If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
Oh.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly.
That
It's
sounds
caused
problematic.
by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The Arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go. Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
Yep.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Where?
Find those materials by any means necessary. No one's coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outpost facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in '87. Most of those structures won't even be there the next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot to your heart's content. Just loot away.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow up so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd, talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Okay. This is not what I was expecting from a hammer. I'll break it. Oh.
Hey, driver. I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants. And oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
What is that? Never hurts to have more than necessary, especially in a survival-based situation.
My, where are our manners? Driver, we never introduced ourselves. Not really. Tobias Barlow, former Artem maintenance manager. Oh, and here with me is Dr. Francis Cook.
I was a R&D scientist researching limb technology right here in the zone.
We live
I just don't
right
wanna
in
find
the
out what the thing
mid-zone.
is.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump over another big old wall from where you're at. Oh, and that old bat over there? That's Dr. Ophelia Turner, former director of research and development herself. The mother of limb technology, the maven of electromagnetism.
That's enough.
Resident party pooper.
Open sesame. Yes, there is. Subspace. Well, I don't like that it's getting fogged. Normally that wouldn't disturb me that much, but, you know, we're not exactly in a normal place, so fog can mean literally anything at this point. Seems important. Yeah.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first.
By
And to do
what?
that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
Hey, Hoppy, look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run just a tiny little test?
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
Please. I've seen you manipulate waveforms with your right hand and knock back a double with your left. Or am I to understand you've lost your touch?
What I'm understanding is that you won't shut the hell up until I test this remnant.
Yep.
Fine, stop crowding my frequency.
What? Wait, really? Hoppy, darling, you never give in this easily. What's going on?
Francis?
Yes?
How have you not thrown him to the bunnies by now?
80 years old and only getting sharper by the day. You're a legend. You're a role model.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get out of my...
Okay, we're signing off.
Hey, driver, good luck out there. And watch out for the bunnies. They are a doozy.
I don't want to find out what the bunnies are. I really don't.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face. The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
What? I don't... Is that like a sentient... Oh.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
I suppose that's true. Oh. That's mostly convenient.
Oh, well. You're alive. Was certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would. Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, they've been rodents,
What?
but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you
Thanks.
should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your
Models intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will
Yippee.
concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie. But it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Oh. That's neat.
Antenna signals coming through loud and clear. Give it a moment to initialize.
Well, this is where I'm going to call it good. I don't have a timer to view for reference, and I tend to not look at my clock as often as I should. So I'm not entirely sure how long this video is going to be, but I do want this to be a little bit more on the relaxing side. At least this beginning part was a bit more calm, especially compared to my Armored Core videos and, you know, my edits and everything else in between that I plan on making. So, it's harder for me because I'm not very good at just talking with nothing to talk about, so if I was very quiet in this video, I'm sorry, but if you prefer for me to be more quiet so that you can mostly just enjoy the gameplay with my voice here or there, then maybe, you know, tell me in the comments, even though no one's ever commented on one of my videos, but my point still stands. If you did get all the way through this video, I do want to thank you. Again, this is the first time I'm making a video like on the more relaxing or calmer side of things, slower paced, so it's gonna be a bit harder for me to try and make this into something, but I do want to. So if you made it all the way through this video, I doubt it was good, so thank you for sitting here and going through it. And I do hope that you enjoyed it. and that you'd be willing to stick around for the next one, and even after that, if you'd be willing. But just clicking on this video to begin with was more than enough for me, and I hope that you, again, did enjoy this. And I will hopefully see you in the... I hope you have a good day, a good night, and whatever goes on in your life goes right. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.